legend like Will. Big rings like Will.
Suddenly, Will was everywhere.
I score at Will. I'm a legend like Will.
The Washington Redskins looking to change their name, and this has been a controversy really since the 1960s. You know, the term Redskin is a little wrong. You go and you wouldn't just say that to anybody, and if you did, you might be in trouble. And, you know, that alone should tell you something. And I know I get the history behind having the Washington Redskins, and so I do feel for Snyder and for the history of the team and the fans itself. But then you look at, you know, what they could possibly do to keep the culture that they want and that kind of style of, well, you got the Cleveland Indians now, see, trying to say that they need to change their name. And the Atlanta Braves. And see, the Washington Redskins, they came from Boston. Okay, they were the Boston Braves. They became the Boston Redskins, and then they became the Washington Redskins. So, and Dan Snyder says he wants to keep that kind of, maybe the Warriors or whatever kind of Indian culture name. And Native American is the term the phrase I'm trying to think of. But overall, right, they may be trying to get rid of, Atlanta, the Braves right now in baseball, saying they're not thinking of changing it right now. They don't want to. But who do you think is next? Okay, we got the Chiefs in football as well. There's, I know the Cleveland Indians are having to think about changing their names. If you think about it, there's just, where does the line actually get drawn? But all in all, I think it has taken a while to get where we have. And why has it taken a while? I wouldn't say just the money. I would say because also the history and the culture, they really feel like it's a pride thing. It's not a bad thing. And maybe not all Native Americans feel like it's hurtful towards them. But when most do, and a lot do, then that should be enough. And, it's hard to wonder what took so long and how we got here, but that doesn't overall matter as much as the fact that we are here. And I don't think we've seen the end of this. I think the Redskins may have been the one that got picked on the most and is bringing more of that change to sports. And so I think this is, the Cleveland Indians. You may see the Atlanta Braves and so on. I don't know the Chiefs. And you think about it, is it offensive to dress up, and is it a offensive thing? Is it a prideful thing? Being a fan of them for so long and wanting to keep that kind of thing, and then all of a sudden you got another name change coming because you've kind of just kept the same kind of the whole idea of the problem. It would be a double slap in the face to Dan Snyder to have Pepsi and Nike just turn right back around and say, no, try again. As funny or not funny as that may be, I just don't want that to be an issue for everybody involved. This has been an issue for a long time. And I've learned a lot here in the last less than 24 hours trying to, just come up with the right words to say in this video. And I knew for the last 5 years or so, I wouldn't want the team to be called, the Whiteskins or the Caucasians. I am a white person. My last name is even white. So I will say that I get it from that standpoint. And moving forward, I don't think this is going to end with the Washington football team. I think the Cleveland Indians are realizing that. I think the Atlanta Braves don't want to admit that right now, whether that be because of money, whether that be because of they feel like it's not a problem for real or not. The issue is still the same issue as it is with these other teams, and you know, and so overall, when there is equality, you know, and just wanting to be, you know, I don't want to say politically correct, but it is being politically correct, and you know, for a lack of a better word, nice. You know, we gotta just be nice and continue to find ways to better ourselves in society and as human beings, and if we can change for the better, then we can do that. You know, whatever name they decide. Again, I just hope that it's not having to be renamed here again soon. That they choose wisely if they rename at all. You know, but again, I don't think this is gonna just go away for any of these ball teams. I think this is an issue that has been no better time for everyone to realize what they got to do now, and the sponsorships definitely helping that. And you know, where have they been, right? Why did it take this till now? But at least this is a step forward, and they have taken that step to say, hey, you know what, we're not going to be a part of Redskins football anymore. It is time for change, and so that's what we're looking at. And I don't know, let me know your thoughts. These are mine. This just in. Jay White II, this just in. So like, subscribe, let me know. Thank you.